Hey everybody, hope you guys can hear me over the wind. It's actually pretty calm, but it's always a little windy at Windy Hill. So I'm going to do a quick walk around of our 1950 M Farmall. It's pretty standard as M's go. There's not a whole lot special. They made 300,000 of these, so we do have a few things. This is I don't know if you can see it. Has an M&W governor on it, kind of under the grease there. She's going to get washed this year. When we got her a few years ago, I went through and rebuilt the carburetor, so that's recent. Just added the jar type pre-filter. You saw in the other video, we just put the new luminized muffler on there. Had to replace the starter a couple years back, but that's another used one. Your dad mowing in the background, starting the mower up. Battery box, this is not correct. This is not right at all. I am sorry for this, but it came with that die-hard battery, and as long as that battery's still good, it's still going. So I'm not going to drop 150 bucks on a new one as long as it's working. Okay, coming back here, we added the fender extensions, get a little more room. Of course, we came with fenders. They were off the tractor, we put them on. Added a set of wheel weights. We replaced the rubber a few years ago, put new rims and rubber from Miller Tire up in Wasion. That was a big check to write, I guess you could say. They're Alliance. I think these 12.6s? No, 13.638s. And I like the little bit bigger rubber on this. It gives it kind of a mean look. We converted it to 12 volt. I'll show you the alternator. Sorry about the light back here. Rebuilt the seat assembly. Whenever we get a Farmall, I always rebuild the seat assembly. It's got a new shock. It's got the heavy duty springs since I'm a big dude. It's got an aftermarket PTO extension, and then Dad added the water pipe here to give us a little more leverage. But you see the PTO bracket and pivot, so you can run the PTO from the seat. Got an overrun clutch because we have her on the finish mower a lot. A very bad PTO leak of the PTO, so we gotta do some new seals this year. Went to Shoop. We went and got the Surrey top. It's a little bent. I might have clipped a tree, but it's still holding in there. I just need to straighten it out. Got the classic cup holder for the water bottle, made out of Duncan Hines frosting container. Yeah, so you can kind of. Oh, I know how I bent the Surrey top. A friend of mine was driving it, and he jumped off the clutch while I was teaching him how to drive it, and we kind of went for a ride. So that's how the Surrey top got a little tweaked, but I can fix that. We'll get to that. Anyway, going around. Farmall Mike's close to us, so he provided a set of wheel weights. Alliance 13.6s from Miller, new rims from Miller. The old ones had calcium in them, they were wore out. It's got a little added hydraulic tree on here. We really haven't played with that too much. I want to go through the rear end, new seals, do the belly pump, get the hydraulics working. I'd like to add an aftermarket hydraulic pump, put live hydraulics on this. We haven't got to that yet. Rebuilt the distributor when we got it. Put the new condenser on it, new coil, the resistor, new coil. There's a condenser. Did a 12 volt alternator conversion. I'm a Chevy guy. That's a GM 10SI alternator. Did that. New rubber on the front end. It's pretty standard for what it does. It's family, but it is what it is. There's a million of these. A lot of them are special. This one is special to us. So, and if my buddy Merle is watching this, we named the tractor after you, pal. So around the farm, we just call it Merle. So your namesake is out here working the farm. Anyway, for anyone who doesn't know, we bought this from Merle, who had done some work on it, and we did some more work on it. And he had it kind of as a garage pet, and he thought it could go to someone to use it, and we bought her and we put her to good use. Oh yeah, put some new nose hood ornament on there this year. Like I said, went with the rewired her to 12 volts. Let's do a start. Oh, and another YouTuber I saw, real quick, he said his tractor always leaks. Well, all Farmalls always leak, and anymore, because of the ethanol gas, the needle in that carburetor tends to stick real bad on these H's and M's. So they will actually drain right out through the carburetor if you don't watch them. So always turn your gas off if you're going to leave it for a little longer than a few minutes. That's my practice anyway. Oh, I've been roofing all day, so getting up on this thing is not easy. All right. She hasn't run more than 5 minutes. I'm not going to choke it. It's a bracket for a all-weather cab or an IH windbreaker. Got the brake release, so you can push these down. Sometimes it works. Anyway, there she is. And no, it's got a modern charging system, so now this is only a headlight switch. Like I said, all 12. And a brand new battery box is in the barn. Brand new battery box is in the barn. As soon as that battery dies, we'll change her out. Gotta do some more work on the lights. But overall, you know, she earns her keep. I've been roofing for 3 days. It's a little awkward getting on here. Ready to go for the barn, Merle? That's a yes. Coming soon, Jimmy the 400.